Hello again, gang. It's Jayhuahua here, and it's another Football Manager 2023 experiment. You've seen the thumbnail. It needs no introduction. It's the perfect player. We've all seen these. We all love these videos. So if you do like this kind of stuff, please do drop a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel. There's lots more coming. But without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Yes, here he is, Mr. Perfect, aptly named because he's got perfect attributes. And as you might notice, we are repping the new skin, Zealand skin. It is really good. I love it. I'm a big fan. I'm a big fan of it. Maybe we'll put the polygon there. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Bit bigger. Whatever. So he's a powerful striker. He's outspoken. He's unflappable. His reputation is in the gutter because we've made sure we've put his reputation at ones. Current, home and world reputation all at 1. His loyalty is down at 5. We want him to maybe move about a bit. But he's got really good attributes. Injury proneness at 1. Everything else is just through the roof. 20 on every attribute. His attributes are, of course, frozen. He's 16 years old on the 1st of June. He's just turned 16. He's a free agent. He's English. Should we go forward 1 year and see where he goes? Mr. Perfect. He's gone to Aston Villa. Apparently, in his biography now, he's a well-known name for football fans across Europe. So he's gone to Aston Villa. I don't know. Don't know what's going on over here. I need to tweak this, but I've done it. I've not tweaked it before the simulation, so it's just going to change every single time we come back. So I can't be bothered. The career stats. Right, he's gone to Aston Villa, and in his first season, he's played 35 games. 28 goals, 10 assists, 12 player of the matches. Therefore, and he's got 10 cup games and 10 cup goals. So, Aston Villa, how did they get on? The past winners. So, the first season, it was Manchester City. Oh, they beat Liverpool on goal difference. Wow. And in third was Mr. Perfect's Aston Villa. So, they're going to have Champions League football. Oh, 5 teams have gone into the Champions League. So, does that mean who won the Champions League? Well, not Man City then, obviously, because it's not there. Let's have a look. Saw it there. The Juventus won the Champions League. So, Arsenal have won the Europa League. That makes sense. So, Arsenal have won the Europa League, and Aston Villa have got themselves into the Champions League. Mr. Perfect, here he is. He's got 3 under-21 caps and 3 under-21 goals. So he's not played for the national team yet. Surprising. England went out to Ecuador in the World Cup. Argentina won it. Argentina beat Mexico in the final with a goal from Lionel Messi. He's finally done it on the biggest stage. And Mr. Perfect won the NXGN award, finishing ahead of Jude Bellingham in second and Milos Kerkez in third. Milos Kerkez. Okay, so 1 year in. So let's go 4 years into the future. So another World Cup will have been and gone. Euros will have been and gone. He'll have been at Aston Villa for 5 years by that point. And let's see how he's getting on. He'll also be in his 20s. So he's not had a big injury. He's on £300,000 a week, still at Aston Villa. Only the 6 under-21 caps, 5 under-21 goals, 35 caps for England, 27 goals for England. And how's he got on? Wow, well, his first season with a 7.84 is not his worst season, but it's not his best. His second season, 36 goals in 32 games in the Premier League. 42 in 43 overall. An 8.00. Yeah, I'm not in the way. Good. Then a goal a game in his third season. 28 in 32. A modest. But look at that. 51 in 55. Aston Villa back in continental competition. So he's done well for Aston Villa. Has he speared ahead of them to any trophies? Well, we will see. Let's have a quick look at the Premier Division. And as you can see here, past winners. Well, Aston Villa have won it twice. Where the hell did they come that season? Right, so the start of the save game, they finished third. Then they they flew up and 91 points. Won it by 8 points from Man City. Oh, look at that. United and Chelsea in 8th and 9th. Leicester, Wolves. Fair play. Aston Villa winning the league there. And they've won it again, with Chelsea then coming second. Manchester United still in 8th. Aston Villa, brilliantly. Winning it on goal difference from Chelsea as well. I didn't notice that to begin with. Interesting stuff. Then, unfortunately, they finished 4th. Down on 68 points. That's an absolute travesty. Look at the difference here. 16 points behind 3rd. Deary me. And then falling away massively. 6th here. So Aston Villa won the league a couple of times. They haven't won a Champions League though. Man City and Liverpool have won. Man City have won a couple. Liverpool have won one. AC Milan have won it the most recently. Fair play. Tottenham have won the Europa League as well. So, oh, and Man United and Leicester have both, and West Ham have all won the Conference League. FA Cup winners. Aston Villa have won the FA Cup and beat Watford in the final in the 2024-2025 season. Yeah, I didn't check this after the first season, but Chelsea continued the real life form of getting runner-up in the FA Cup by doing it again. Brighton got to the cup final here against Arsenal. Just missed out. Carabao Cup. Aston Villa have won 2 Carabao Cups as well, so the trophies are coming for Mr. Perfect, who is now the captain at 21 years old. Milestones. Let's have a look at his awards. Young Player of the Month, Forward of the Season. Mr. Perfect has won Young Players Player of the Year Players Young Player of the Year, Players Player of the Year. 3 years in a row, but Mo Salah has won it the most recent season. Football of the Year, yeah, same sort of thing. Top goal scorer, Kai Havertz with 21 last season, only 20 for Mr. Perfect, 20 and 29. That's not good enough for a player of his calibre. Not when he's getting 28, 34. Erling Haaland. Yeah, where's he been? Still at Man City. Having a very modest time of it. And he got 17 goals in this season. I think he's got that in real life already. He's 193 current ability. Sorry, 195 is his current ability. He is good, isn't he? 71 caps, 71 goals for Norway. Anyway, I'm digressing. So, Mr. Perfect here. So, as we know, he has... Roberto Mancini's the manager of England. How's Jude Bellingham getting on? Current ability of 180. So, they qualified for the Euros, and they lost to Sweden in the second round. France won it. Qualified for the World Cup handedly. Lost to Austria in the semi-final. Croatia versus Austria. After extra time. Not available to look at the fixture. And then now we're currently qualifying for the Euros again. Lost in the International League final against Portugal. Oh, we can actually look at that one, can we? Bruno Fernandes with the goal. Mr. Perfect won the NHGN award every year except for the most recent season. He's probably too old to be winning it now. Footballer of the Year. Mr. Perfect again, 3 years in a row. Beating Mbappe and Foden, Haaland and Salah, Mbappe and Haaland. Look at that, 48 goals in 50 games. Mbappe's got 44 in 51 there. Kylian Mbappe. Still at PSG. He's pretty good as well. What's his current ability? 197. Yeah, very good. Very, very good. So we're going to fly through another... Oh, Wolves an offer for Ben Sesko. Oh, he's not kicked on, has he? That's disappointing. Benny Cesc. Guardiola's gone to Spurs. Takes charge at Tottenham, yeah. We've got this all over the place. Got news in every single column here. Right, we're going to jump forward through another few years. Going to go forward another 10. He's made a move. He's gone to Liverpool. He's on £500,000 a week. He's not for sale, apparently. That's his transfer value, not for sale. And here are his career stats. So we were last here in 27 to 28. No, we were here. We were here for 5 years. So he spent 2 more seasons at Villa. Then he made the £124 million move to Liverpool, where he's been very good, hasn't he? I mean, this one's funny, isn't it? An 8.0 because he's getting more assists. But in this season, oh wow. 50 goals in 62 appearances, only 7.89. But overall, he's got 406 goals in 499 appearances. 7.82. So here we go. We've not ticked over then. We haven't ticked over. And Aston Villa, as you can see, barely even making it into the top few positions. Looks like we're getting 5 teams in the Champions League every season. Look, there's 6 teams going into the Champions League here because as you qualified for UEFA Champions League, probably from winning the Europa League yet again. The 28-29 was the last time he was there. He left Villa as league winners and went to Liverpool, who were second, and then Liverpool finished second behind City, who came from third. Leapfrog. And then Liverpool have won it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times in the last 7 years, with City coming in between. Champions Leagues. So he's in his first season with them, 29-30, I think that's when he went there. He's won the Champions League with Liverpool 3 times, so he's finally got his Champions League. He's come runner-up twice, 3 times. Excuse me. Look at this. Man City v Liverpool. Liverpool v Newcastle in a Champions League final. Man City v Liverpool. Man City beat Liverpool, should I say. Then the next season, Liverpool beat Man City. Lovely bit of revenge there. And then Man City have beaten Liverpool. FC Bayern have won it twice in a row. Who've Bayern got it? Jimmy Ngama. Underwhelming for Capo. Ramu Musiala. Still very good. Still very good. Legs are going a bit. And Arsenal, look at this. Yeah, Europa League. Leicester, Newcastle, Arsenal, Tottenham, last 4 years. Aston Villa getting to the final there and losing out. And again to Rennes. Yeah. 27-28, Aston Villa have won the Europa League as well. So he's won it all at club level as Mr. Perfect. He's very much won it all. Erik ten Hag is now the manager of England and Mr. Perfect is the captain, of course. Yeah, so we were last here. They got to the Euros and they lost in the final to Italy. Mr. Perfect in the semi-final against Wales, scoring 4. He scored in that game as well. Qualified for the World Cup. Went out, lost 4-1 to France. A Kylian Mbappe hat-trick. Wow, look at this. After extra time as well. Matis Tel gone to Leipzig. Oh, and they lost to Turkey on the in the semi-final on penalties. Mr. Perfect with 2. Gregory Neblett got sent off. Old Gregory Neblett, who looks like an absolute world beater. Playing for PSG. Of course he is. 188 current ability. How have England not won the World Cup? Lost to France in the Euros final. 2036. Now I'm going to jump through towards the end of his career. We're going to see how he's got on, and then we're going to go through the Golden Ball and all the personal accolades as well. The Mr. Perfect is retiring in 3 days' time. He's never had a massive injury that's made his bravery go down. I wonder if that's the case. Yeah, his worst injury's been 5 weeks. Sprained knee ligaments. Only 2 severe. No broken bones. No, none of this. I mean, look at this. Just bits of flu and yeah, only a couple of days here and there. He's barely had any time out. He's still at Liverpool as well. He finished on 193 caps, 191 goals. Let's have a look at his career statistics then. 621 goals, 253 assists, 265 player of the matches, 7.79 overall, 798 league matches. His highest goals return was, funnily enough, his second season in the league with 36. So the Premier Division, well, as you can see, last time we were here was 36, 37 or 37, 38. Anyway, Man City, yeah, we think Liverpool had just won it. So Man City then took it, and then Liverpool 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the spin. Then Tottenham have won 1. Then Liverpool have come back. Tottenham have been finishing second for a lot of years. Man City are falling away a bit. Let's have a quick journey back through. So as we remember, he was with Aston Villa. And I think the last season he was with Aston Villa is here when they won it. Then he's gone to Liverpool. And it's just been the Liverpool and City show, really, until Tottenham have nicked one. Look at that, won by 15 points there. Well, Liverpool finishing third there. Not very good, is it? Another goal difference win for the league. 95 points is probably the best we've seen. 96, there we go. Tottenham winning it on goal difference for their first time ever winning it. They'll take it. And then this season, Liverpool have won it by 11 points. Champions Leagues. Wow. Tottenham have won a Champions League. Liverpool have won 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So our chap's won 6 and he's come runner-up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. So in like 16 years, Liverpool have been in the final like 14 times. When have they not been in the final? Schalke have won twice. 3 times against Liverpool. Schalke first in the Bundesliga. The Bayern have fallen away. Hertha Berlin have gone and won quite a few, and then Schalke have come up. 3 Champions Leagues in that time as well. Fair play. And Nantes won 1 as well. PSG falling away. Very interesting. Okay, let's have a quick look. Come on. Surely you've won the World Cup. They haven't. Mr. Perfect has not won a World Cup. Turkey have won a World Cup. France have won a couple. Croatia, Germany. England have come 3rd place multiple times. They have won a Euros in 2040. They did win a Euros. Please, Steven Gerrard's the manager of England. He was still playing. He was still playing. Heart was in the throat. I thought he might not have won the Euros. Through all that time, they're scoring 191 goals in 193 caps. Him not to have won a major tournament. Kind of weird that England seem to win a lot of these international tournaments without these kind of players. And with this kind of player, they've not done it. 40 years old. So, Golden Ball. Gregory Neblett has won it the last 2 years, but Mr. Perfect has won it every year since 24-25, except for once when PSG snuck in. Hugo Izzy for Nantes. Not bad. Bernard Brennan. Pretty good. And Mr. Perfect still came second in that. Player of the Year, Mr. Perfect is always in there. Always top of the pile. Mr. Perfect in the Team of the Year. Let's go all seasons. Where is he? He's on the bench. 1,120 appearances, 884 goals. 7.81, and they're playing Erling Haaland instead of him. What? I mean, don't get me wrong, Erling Haaland's fantastic, but the perfect player. I don't know. Well, that's going to draw a close to this experiment. Thank you very much for watching, gang. If you've enjoyed it, please do drop a like on it. Like I said before, there's lots more coming to the channel in terms of the series with Oldham, the rest of the series with Borussia Dortmund, unless it's already finished whenever this comes out, and lots more experiments on the way. It's going to be a lot of fun. Lots of content coming. Make sure you're subscribed to be fully up to date as soon as it drops. Take care. I'll see you soon.